Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a collective reading and energy update for our beautiful collective here on YouTube. So I'm going to start by shuffling the energy oracle cards and tuning into the energies. If you would like to contribute your energy in a stronger way, I do recommend liking the video and subscribing to the channel. These are forms of energetic transference, and this allows me to pick up more easily on your energy and channel more specifically for you and your situation. With that being said, I do channel many different people, groups, energies, connections, etc. So always use your intuition to determine which messages are meant for you and which might be meant for others. Okay, so I'm starting to shuffle here, and the cards are feeling slow to come out right away. So what that tells me is there's a slow moving energy here. There is the energy of someone who is, I'm hearing, contemplating heavily, but moving very slowly in the 3D physical world. I do feel that this may be the energy of someone connected to you who's been heavily contemplating you. I got the name Leo. Of course, this also could be the sign Leo. If that is in someone's birth chart, there could be Leo energy. These also could be letter initials LEO in someone's first or last name. What this person is heavily contemplating is their admiration for you, because we have the appreciation card in the upright position. Now, I am getting a bit of a hyper-specific message for a small group of people. This will only connect if you've recently had a conversation with this person and you expressed something that you liked about them or something you appreciate about them. Again, this will only apply for a few people, but if that is the case, they've been thinking about whatever you said a lot. In fact, in a general sense, even if it doesn't apply that specifically, I'm getting that if you've had a recent conversation, I'm hearing a voice conversation is what my guides are saying. So over the phone, over video, or in person, if you've had a recent conversation with them, and even if nothing specific was said that stands out in your mind, there is something that this person has been heavily contemplating about that conversation. I'm hearing they've been replaying it in their mind, but specifically, there seems to be one thing that was said that they've been thinking heavily about. And again, this could be in some very specific cases something you said about them. So whether it was something you liked about them, something you appreciated about them, etc. Okay, so now we have woman holding a heart in the upright position. Okay, so the number 444 may be coming out a lot in connection with these situations with this specific person. I did get letter initials CON. These could be in someone's name. It's interesting that this also spells con. So I don't know if maybe this person, there's almost some element of possible deceit here, but if that's the case, I'm hearing it's a facade. Like when someone says it's a con, it's a facade, it's almost like this person is lying to themselves, and that's the act of deceit, trying to put up some kind of facade. Can I get a clarifier for woman holding a heart? Okay, we have the Magician and the Mirror upright. So you guys know this is one of my top 2 twin flame cards in the deck. So it's possible that this is a twin flame connection, although that doesn't have to be the case for everyone. I'm hearing synergy and chemistry. So whoever this person is, they feel a great deal of synergy and chemistry. I'm hearing that they like the flow of energy between the two of you. And it's something that is almost hard for them to explain, but extremely attractive. This is someone who is highly attracted to your voice and to, I'm hearing, the way you stimulate their mind. What they might not realize is you're also stimulating their energy, because there is this back and forth flow of energetic exchange between the two of you that seems to be very natural. And because of how natural that energy exchange seems to be, this does tell me that this is most likely a soulmate or a twin flame situation. I'm getting that you can go long periods of time without seeing or speaking to each other, and it's like you pick up right where you left off with this person. There's a really deep familiarity here. Now, I will say with woman holding a coin reversed that this is my karmic card. So this person could be exiting some kind of karmic situation. This doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship, although I am getting that it is romantically based or relationship based for many of them. So this is something very manifested in their physical world. I'm hearing something their ego really relies upon, whatever this karmic pattern or person is, even if it's a thought pattern, a job, a limiting behavior pattern. I take karmic energy in these readings to be anything that is blocking true, authentic connection, whether that's another person, whether that's a pattern, a behavior, a limiting idea, a belief system. But I get that it's almost like this person has a lot banking on whatever this karmic thing is when it comes to their ego and their sense of self. I am getting that to let this go would mean almost letting go of core aspects of themselves. This is really interesting. We are going to go deeper into this. But whatever this karmic situation is, in spite of how their ego self might be trying to hold on to it for the sake of, I'm hearing, it's like stability of their own self-image. Like if they were to let this go, they'd have to question everything about themselves, their life, their choices, their identity. And that's been really overwhelming to them. I feel that this overwhelm is something that they've struggled with in secret. Even when the two of you spoke, this may be something that didn't come up in the conversation. And I'm hearing pay attention to the silence. And what my guides mean by that is, I don't know why I keep getting you may have had a recent conversation with them, but if you did have a phone call or meet in person or something where your voices were conversing, reflecting on that conversation, you may notice that this person was very silent about certain things in their life. So, for example, if they were in a karmic marriage or karmic relationship, they really may not have said almost anything about it. Maybe they didn't talk about work or they didn't talk about something. I don't know what this is for you personally, but pay attention to what this person didn't say, what they didn't talk about, because that may reveal an area of their life where they're actually struggling internally a lot more than they're letting on. And not only that, but they may be in the process of letting that thing go or making a very big decision around that particular karmic thing. And I do feel that they haven't necessarily been very open about this decision-making process with the people who might be physically around them. Here we have Broken Heart card in the upright position. For some reason, I'm hearing old flame or old heartbreak. So it's possible that for some of you, one or the other of you may have rejected the other in the past. That won't be the case for everyone. For some of you, you may have gone through a breakup or a separation in the past with this person, but I'm getting that regardless of whether or not they were the one to initiate this separation in the past, they're feeling heartbroken over it, or they're reflecting on some kind of a past heartbreak here. I keep hearing feeling as though they made the wrong decision, and That's actually been a very strong energy coming out with recent readings as well. That's been very thematic. Now, I will say I did just pull the yin yang card. So it's very interesting to me that so far I've pulled 8 cards, only 8 cards, and 2 of them are my strongest twin flame indicating cards, which means 1/4 of these cards are twin flame related to me in these readings. And both twin flame cards are actually in the upright position. So this gives me breakthrough energy or something coming together in a new way. I feel that even if the conversation you may have had with this person felt very surface level, it was actually a massive breakthrough for them emotionally and energetically. I feel it brought them a lot of clarity with the World card reversed about areas in their life where they've actually been holding themselves back from their own expansion. And in connection with this, it also brought them a really deep sense of peace. That's been another thematic message in these recent readings, because I do feel this is an energy that's actually been coming out at least for a few days now. You guys can let me know if you're resonating, whether you felt this energy come through even prior to that in these readings. But I'm getting that it's almost like this person was subconsciously holding themselves back or limiting themselves in some way and kind of just resigned to the way that their life was, or the decisions that they may have felt were wrong, but had kind of just accepted in this resigned way. But you are making them question. It's like go back into the past and question some of those forks in the road that they took to get them to where they are here and now. And again, with hostilities reversed, it's like in spite of the chaos that I feel happening in this person's life, but mostly at an emotional level, they may not even have a literal chaos in their life. This could just be them fighting with themselves alone in secret internally. But in spite of that, you bring so much peace to them. It's almost like you ground them and stabilize them energetically. And for some reason, I'm hearing, when can I see you again? Or when can I speak to you again? I'm also getting the word Georgia for someone as well. That might be relevant. And the letter initials ROS as well. Okay, so I'm going to be reshuffling here. The words children and child came out from the Love Word Scramble. If you're new here, the Love Word Scramble is a tool I use to channel specific words, details, and names for the reading. So it's very interesting that child and children came out at the same time. So in some cases, this person may have a child or have children, and that may be heavily on their mind, particularly if they are in a karmic marriage or if they do have a child with their karmic partner. Of course, that is feeling very hyper specific. So only take that if it does resonate for you personally. This also could connect in some other type of way. But I do see that this may be playing a role in why they are really trying to shut down their emotions. Even if they don't literally have children, I'm getting that there might be something in this person's life they feel very responsible for in a way that they are telling themselves transcends what they're feeling. And so it's almost as though this person is saying, I have to repress the emotions I'm truly having because I have a duty elsewhere, or I have a responsibility elsewhere. Now, of course, this could apply in a myriad of different ways. So this could be a job where they feel like they have to shut down how they really feel about that job and how out of alignment it might be for them because it feels like their duty to work there. For others of them, of course, this could be a karmic person that they're feeling overly responsible for and feeling as though they have to repress whatever they're really feeling because I'm hearing they have a pre-existing duty or a pre-existing obligation. Or at least that's how they seem to be coming up as feeling in this reading. So I want to dive deeper into what is beneath that emotional repression, what they're actually feeling under the surface of that. But first, I want to share with you my personal, most powerful tool for manifesting in my own life. And these are subliminals. Subliminals are audio meditation tracks that contain unconscious spoken affirmations. And these affirmations are masked within other tones, sounds, and frequencies. And the effect of this is that they're able to bypass the conscious filter of the mind and make deeper, more lasting impressions on the subconscious mind, which is incredibly powerful because it's actually the subconscious mind that controls 95% of our thoughts, actions, and energy in life. So when we shift and reprogram what's happening in the subconscious, we can manifest much more quickly than through traditional manifestation techniques that only utilize that 5% of the conscious mind. Personally, I have seen profound results using subliminals in my own life for the last several years. So now I've created my own library of them, which I'm now sharing with you through my app, Sound and Soulful. This app is my absolute soul passion project, and it's available in both the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. As you can see on the screen, on this app, I have over 130 subliminals for essentially every area of life. And when you sign up for a 7-day free trial account in the app, you can create your own custom private playlists. You can listen to any subliminal in 8 different background sound options, and you can even access and read the affirmations while you are listening. So specifically for this reading, I would most highly recommend my subliminal for love magnetism, because this is really powerful for helping you to release any blockages around unconditional love that you might be storing in your aura. And unconditional love is the most magnetic and powerful frequency on the planet, not just when it comes to romance, but when it comes to attracting positive outcomes and positive interaction generally in your life. So this subliminal is in the love and relationships category in the app. And if you do want to download the app and sign up for a 7-day free trial account, the link to do so is in the pinned comment and description box underneath this video. Okay, so let's get back into this person's repressed emotions here. So what is beneath this heart chakra blockage? I'm going to the traditional tarot here for some clear and possibly hard-hitting messages is kind of what my guides are saying these might be. Okay, so here we have the 6 of Swords upright. So this person is feeling deep down as though they've created a kind of material stability in their life, but they're feeling deflated within that. That's the strongest message I'm getting. It's almost like things are calm in the physical, but extremely mundane, and also feeling deflated. I'm going to get deeper into what's going on there, but we have the 5 of Cups upright. So this card is about grief, sadness, feeling really lonely. This person I'm hearing spends a lot of time alone in their own head. Even if they're around other people during the day, they feel as though I'm hearing stimulating conversations are hard to come by, or it's difficult to find people that they really connect with on that deeper level. It's possible they've also experienced some kind of loss recently, whether it's a shift in their social group, a loss of someone in their life, a heartbreak, whatever this person has gone through. It feels as though this has contributed to their sense of isolation in their head. With the 8 of Wands reversed, this is a card of bad timing. So there's some element of this person feeling as though the timing has been off, either between the two of you or when it's come to making other decisions in their life. I feel a really deep sense of disappointment in this as well. This sense of, I wish that things had been different, or I wish that the timing had been different. With the Six of Cups upright and the Queen of Cups, this person has been reflecting a lot on your transformation. With this Six of Cups energy, the two of you may have known each other earlier on in this physical incarnation, because this can be a very nostalgic card. For some of you, this could be someone who knew you as a child or in your teenage years, but of course that won't be the case for everyone. But if that doesn't resonate specifically, I see that it's simply something about your connection that brings out this person's youthful, kind of playful side. So much of their life feels so heavy and serious now, and something about speaking to you or connecting with your energy takes them back to a time where they were much more carefree. I'm hearing escapism. So to some extent, they use this connection or daydreams about you as a form of mental escape from a lot of aspects of their reality that they find really isolating or draining. But I also sense some guilt in using you as an escape in that way as well, which tells me that there may be someone around them karmically that either wouldn't approve of this connection, or again, this could be a karmic partner. I'm not sure why I'm picking up on that guilt energy from this person when it comes to daydreaming about you. But what I will say as well is that it's like this person may have misperceived you initially with the Six of Cups. They initially saw your youthful, playful, and when I say youthful, I'm talking about an energy. It doesn't resonate or have to connect at all with what we think of as physical 3D timing or years in the physical, because of course, time and age are really irrelevant when it comes to energy. But you are someone who carries this really playful, light energy, but what they underestimated was the depth beneath that Queen of Cups energy, that you are someone with a really deep level of empathy and a grand vision for your life that they actually see you putting into action in a real-time way. Now, I was holding the deck, and when I turned it over, I saw the lovers reversed at the bottom of the deck. So this card strongly symbolizes a potential high-level soulmate or a twin flame. Once again, we're getting those kinds of messages coming out here. But the fact it's reversed tells me that they're feeling a bit disconnected from you, at least in the physical. It's almost like they're feeling as though it's more so a fantasy or a daydream at this point than a reality, and yet they're feeling the pull really strongly because this is sitting on the sacral chakra. There's a really high level of attraction here in spite of seeing this as possibly this fantasy. I will say with the full reverse, for some reason I'm picking up this element of risk here as well, where this person somehow feels as though their feelings for you are risky. So I don't know how that connects for someone. Maybe they feel like it's risky because it's kind of this domino effect where when they start to feel something for you, it's this sliding scale to really falling in love in an intense way. And for some reason, they're trying to hold themselves back from doing that. Now, of course, that can relate in many different ways depending on your situation. But it's almost like this person is perceiving themselves as being risky or almost being impulsive, even in their daydreams and fantasies about you. I'm hearing emotional risk, like there's some kind of emotional risk here, whatever that means for you personally. But we do have the Four of Swords in the reverse position here. I'm hearing coming out of the fog. So this feels a bit futuristic, and I am getting close to closing this reading. I'm sure we'll be continuing these messages in future readings. So be sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, if you do want to get notified when I post future videos on this energy and other energies. But I see this kind of coming out of the fog where this person begins to build a little bit more authentic confidence through the solar plexus and possibly comes to some kind of realization that they're more confident about 3D communicating to you. So again, we'll see if that comes up in future readings, but I do want to close this reading here with one final Rumi Oracle card. And the Rumi card here says, "You who show the way." So I'm going to read one final guidebook message here. The logical mind runs away from drowning. Lovers accept drowning in the sea as their destiny. The logical mind finds consolation in reaching a level of comfort in life. Lovers are focused beyond their own comfort. This guidebook also says, you are an inspiration. You are helping those around you, and even many of whom you are unaware. You are doing this because this is your path. This is your way. This is your gift. To live a life dedicated to the growth of consciousness, and through that dedication, inspire others to receive the loving consciousness of the great beloved that can benefit them so greatly, no matter what their situation or circumstances. Just as the sun breaks through darkness with its own light, shining light with its presence by simply being, so too does your inner sun, your soul. So that feels like a beautiful place to close the reading today. Thank you so much for sharing your own personal energy with the reading. I want to let you know as well that I do have an Instagram account at Magnetize Yourself if you want to follow me there. And of course, if you do feel guided to explore these subliminals in my app, the link to download the app and sign up for a 7-day free trial account is in the pinned comment and description box underneath this video. I am sending you all so much love today. Have a beautiful day, and I will connect with you here again in the next video.